Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Public Opinion Court. Listen, y'all, I couldn't even get a day to myself to recalibrate, to do all of the things that needed to be done because the media wants to lie. Now, well, as stated, you are at the Public Opinion Court where we are collaborating with the real life street stars to bring you breakdowns and coverage of the freaking RICO trial that is at the end. And I'm sitting here thinking today we're going to just go over the jury charge and they're going to do all of those things, which we don't have to be nowhere around a camera, a phone, a computer, anything, because closing arguments start tomorrow. But TMZ wants to play in the streets for clickbait. And now I got to clock it. But as you are joining, make sure you are liking and subscribing to the channel. Your likes and your engagement really helps as we are, getting towards the end of the Diddy trial. Yeah, I cannot tell y'all how insane today was. I know everybody was, trying to figure out what's going on, but y'all know I'm gonna break it down for you because we don't play over here. We do not play. So, because I want you all to ask any questions, because we're at the point of this breakdown where y'all can ask anything that y'all want. What are some questions? And I want y'all to put it in the chat. What are some questions that you have so far as deliberations is set to start on Friday, if not Monday, that you want me to ask? Because we're going to do a poll tomorrow. So I need everybody to be here tomorrow as we continue to go through this, because closing arguments start tomorrow. Let me stop. Y'all, today has been a day. Today has really whooped my ass in the work that I had to do. Like, oh my God, literally. But I'm here. And I'm live. Y'all don't have a pre-record. I'm so used to pre-recording because I have so much work that I was like, I don't even got time to pre-record. I gotta show up for the people today because this is important. Caroline, hello. Hello from Sydney, Australia. Welcome to the Public Opinion Court. So, who ready to get into what it really is and what it really gonna be? Because it's really, really. Who thinks that they dropped some charges today, y'all? Let me start there. Let me start with who thinks that they dropped some charges. Before we get into it, who thinks that charges was dropped? Where did you hear from? Why do you think that's the case? Let's break it down. Why wasn't KK and Albie Shore on the stand? Albie Shore did not bring any relevance to the accounts that he was charged with, so therefore his testimony was not relevant. And KK just gonna be indicted. Can somebody, you see, this is why, let me be honest, this is why I started doing the pre-record, so that I won't have to deal with the rude comments. Because if you've noticed, in the pre-records, I don't even engage because I pre-recorded so that I can get the information out, so that I won't be distracted by, people who are just rude for no reason. I don't know. Did y'all have a good night's sleep? Did y'all have a good day? Are y'all not blessed to be here to even be able to engage? I'm just so confused at the energy, but I don't like that. I don't. So, since no one who is Stephanie? Who is Stephanie? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Stephanie in timeout. I don't got time for that. Because y'all are taking away time that I can really be talking about this case. Okay, so let's get into it. So y'all know how we went over the jury charge, the proposed jury charge. We went over the proposed jury charge, remember? And in that, oh my God. No. Oh my God, I hit the wrong person to put in timeout. Tamika, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Queen. It's going to expire. I was trying to put Stephanie in timeout. Not you. I love you, girl. I love you. So y'all remember the jury charge, the proposed jury charge that we have went over. Let me pull up the proposed jury charge. So y'all remember this verdict sheet. This is the proposed jury charge that the government has decided that they wanted to propose to the judge. So the judge can be like, oh, okay, cool. Give it to me. Because what a lot of you don't understand is that the jury charge, the responsibility goes to the lawyers. Judges do it every now and again, but it's more so to the lawyers. So when you are seeing evidence and testimony coming in at such great lengths, that means that the government or the state is saying this is what we are proving, which is going to ultimately we want in a jury charge. We went over this ad nauseum. We went over for 2 days. 2 days. Two days. So y'all should be very well versed on the jury charge, okay? Now, what happened today was fake news. Fake news. Fake news. It's fake. It was fake because, let's get on into it. Oh no, this is not the, is this the one I need? Yeah. Yeah, I remember we went over the indictment, the RICO, the elements, what he was charged with, the counts, the years, what they needed to show, prove, etc., etc. etc., etc., etc. Y'all remember that? Cool. So let's go to what happened today. So the government last night, and what a judge would typically do when you have a case that has so many particularities in a jury charge. And let me pull up the jury charge to kind of give y'all, let me bring the jury charge back so I can give y'all the greatest example of it all. So in the jury charge, we're going to go back to, hold on, is this the one with, yes. On A, if you have found the defendant guilty of count 1, then please indicate whether the pattern of racketeering activity that the defendant agreed would be committed involved kidnapping, including attempted kidnapping, aiding and abetting kidnapping, or conspiracy to commit kidnapping in violation of California law. So, in a sense, what that means is everything that I just read, the kidnapping attempted, the aid and abetting, the conspiracy, those are four different crimes that are established, they have to establish, which means that if a judge takes this jury charge, in front of it, they have to have the law for kidnapping, the law for attempted kidnapping, the law for aiding and abetting in kidnapping, the law for conspiracy to commit kidnapping under California law. That's going to take forever. Ain't nobody got time to do all that, Otis. Ain't nobody have time to do that, be reading all that, Otis. So the judge told both sides, mostly the government, please, for judicial economy. And we need to make sure this charge is streamlined because it's going to take us probably 5 hours to get through it because they have so many different categories that could have satisfied the count that they brought against Diddy. So, for example, if kidnapping didn't stand, then a jury could have said attempted kidnapping. If attempted kidnapping, then aiding and abetting. Then if aiding and abetting, then you got conspiracy. So in retrospect, it means that the judge said, do we need all them? Make it make sense. Do we need all of them? No. So I need you to go in your bag, which is up here, your brain, and figure out how we gonna reduce this. Because this is not going to be conducive, constructive, or efficient for a jury. The government could have pushed back and said, we want all that. We coming for everything, just like we coming for Diddy wealth. We coming for all. We want everyone. And you just got to read it, Judge. Tough cookie. That's your job. That's the wrong move. Wrong move. You never want to piss the judge off. Wrong move. So what the government did overnight when they submitted that letter, they were just streamlining the process. The government did not drop charges. They did not drop sex trafficking, arson, or kidnapping. What essentially they did instead, they removed certain legal theories because what I just read to you, the kidnapping, attempted, conspiracy, aiding and abetting, those are legal theories to be sufficient for the records hearing. They ain't need all them damn theories. Y'all know they ain't need all them damn theories. Tell me they need all them damn theories, and I'm just going to ask you, are you cool? Is you cool? So what they did is they removed aiding and abetting, attempted arson, attempted kidnapping for the jury instructions to streamline the case for clarity and efficiency. That makes it much better because you do not want a jury going back to the jury room confused as if they was confused in the front because they were falling asleep and trying to figure out what the hell y'all talking about half of the time. You want to make it so easy that they go straight to it and not away from it. So they toned down the damn jury instructions. This, in a sense, was a direct response to the judge's concerns that explaining all these legal variations will overly complicate the jury charge. This happens every day, y'all. Every day in jury trials. when I was in trial and when it was time for the jury charge, sometimes I would have a model jury charge ready before trial starts because I ain't got time to be doing all that. I'm in a zone. I'm putting belt to ass when I'm in trial. I'm putting belt to ass to belt, however you have it. I don't got time to be going back there fumbling with a damn jury instruction. But if I can make it as simple as 1, 2, 3, you damn sure know I'm going to do that because I want that jury not to be out back there focused on it being complicated and focused on it being simplified. Like, oh shit, this so easy. Oh, we got guilty, proven. I'm going to happy hour. What y'all want? Y'all want some Don Julio? Or do y'all want some Hennessy? We can do both. Don't do both. Y'all do not mix the both of them. Do not mix the both. Don't mix the both. So what the government actually said, which these blogs and stuff was lying. Why was they lying, y'all? Why was they lying? Why lie? Why you gotta lie, Craig? You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie for clicks, Craig. So the government removed the instructions related to attempting kidnapping, attempted arson, aiding and abetting, and sex trafficking. That is the best possible outcome for the government because I guarantee you if they would have left it in there, guess who would have been saying something? Oh, they ain't proved this, they ain't proved that, they ain't proved it. And it would have confused the fucking jury. The defense knew that. The defense did not want any of that out. They would be like, oh, okay. We finna confuse the shit out of them. They're gonna be so confused, they gonna have to see doubt. So the government no longer plans to proceed on those legal theories. He still got the 5 counts, y'all. It's not going. He still got the RICO. He still got the 2 counts of sex trafficking and the 2 counts of transportation. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Just like nothing has changed about I can't sing. That means that the jury instructions, nothing has changed. I can't sing. The instructions have not changed. It's fair. It's a fair assessment. I promise you, it's a fair assessment. So what does this mean? Y'all know I like to break it down for y'all because who wants to be walking around here all confused when a man is confusing you every day? Or that woman and her hormones confusing you every day? Who wants to be confused when you can have somebody just bring it to the front? Just like me. I bring it to the front for you. So this means that the underlying acts like arson, sex trafficking, kidnapping are still a part of the racketeering predicate acts in count 1. It goes nowhere. Nowhere. The government saw an opportunity to simplify it. So here's the thing, y'all. When you are doing an indictment, you want to make sure that you have every option to fall back on just in case you fumble. Then you can fumble back and land instead of fumbling front and don't have shit to go off of but a mistrial. So when you say, well, why they put all that shit in there? They did that. So if shit hit the fan, they don't have to go back and re-indict. Re-indicting is such a headache. Why not put in when you can put in and just scratch off like a freaking lottery ticket? Anybody gonna buy me a lottery ticket? The lottery ticket is hidden right now. I need one of y'all to buy me a lottery ticket so I can get rich and I don't even have to be on here. I'm just playing. I still be on here. So in theory, it makes it easier for the jury to understand and decide on the core allegations without getting bogged down with multiple theories. ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Listen, it's really that simple. There was no dismissal. Diddy was still brought to the court and taken back. Well, he's still with his legal team because they have it till 10 o'clock. So he's still with them, but he be taken back to the cell. The strategic move, the government said, give us our W, take that L, take that L, take that L, take that L. The racketeering charge still includes, for the 40th time, arson, kidnapping, sex trafficking, just without the complexities, with the attempts, the aidings, and or the conspiracy. Case closed. Case is closed. Case is closed. Stop listening. So let me gather myself. Let me drink my kombucha. Because we real healthy over here. And let me get back to it. So all in all, if you're new here and you didn't grow here, understand that the case is not over. It's not over. Closing arguments start tomorrow. So let's get into some of the arguments that were actually put on by the defense. It's very interesting, and I kind of appreciate, and I've always said Alex Shapiro was an amazing lawyer. Like I really, if you catch my grip, if you catch it, you're gonna receive it. Because I really, with her on the, you got it. Okay. Let's go to it. So some of the arguments today, you guys, included, they argued, Shapiro, she did, like I said, she did an amazing job. She argued that the kidnapping charge, they had insufficient evidence on 2 of the 3 allegations. Escorting by use Uncle Paul does not meet the New York kidnapping law, which she may be on to something, because we know Capricorn only said that she was escorted from her home, but it don't matter. Kidnapping is kidnapping. Coercion and voluntariness. Victims were able-bodied U.S. citizens who left when they chose. Fear of a job loss is not coercion. They utilized Capricorn Clark in their explanation, saying that she was still able to go out and get another job. Mia had such a high GPA, she was able to go work for Madonna. Forced labor argument. Unpaid overtime does not qualify as forced labor. Capricorn Clark left and got a higher paying job. These are just some of the arguments that they were making, which I think Alex was making some great arguments. Rent payments to Jane. Combs already paid Jane's rent. No evidence of corrupt persuasion or federal jurisdiction. Everybody said, hoes be winning to an extent. To a certain extent. Constitutionality of the statute. Forced labor statute under 13th Amendment meant for domestic workers, not extreme conditions. What they're essentially saying is these people weren't no domestic workers. I mean, not meant that they weren't any domestic workers. They are domestic workers, but this only satisfies if it's extreme conditions. And what they saying, setting up a freak off ain't no extreme condition. I don't know if they saw what kind of freak off that was going on, but that's extreme. The Intercontinental Hotel incident. Flights occurred after consensual sex. Surveillance shows no criminal intent. The mens rea. What they are saying is this happened after the encounter. That has nothing to do with sex trafficking, transportation. That's what they're saying. Jane Doe, economic motive. Sex was for economic belief. Oh, housing. Only one incident of violence. Fraud claim weak. They really put this girl out here like she a real hoe. Oh my God. And you gave her a hug. Y'all gave that girl a hug. Y'all wrong for that. Interstate escort claims. No proof escorts cross state lines. Witness claim themselves entertainers or escorts. That's a lie. That's a lie. Good try. Good try. Good try. I showed y'all the receipts of Jules flying somewhere that wasn't within the state that he lived and flying back. Don't lie. Don't lie, Craig. Don't even lie like that, Craig. Lack of criminal conspiracy. No evidence of a 20-year conspiracy or that staff committed crimes with Combs. I think this falls strictly because KK has been around for, if you catch what I'm putting down. Drug use minimization. Drugs were for personal use, no trafficking or illegal distribution proven. I even said that. I said, I think these drugs look more like personal use, but a controlled substance is a controlled substance. If you are giving it to someone, that constitutes as distribution. You better off at having the drugs down somewhere, saying this for you, and they come out and they pick it up. You better off doing that, Craig. Jane text messages. Jane's messages show concern about optics, no coercion, or captivity. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Lack of intent to obstruct. Obstruction requires intent to hinder, non-proven, no intimidation or threat. Lie. Y'all know my brother-in-law is a member of Profile. You know that? Y'all remember that song? Yeah, liar, cheater, deceive. This what this giving right now. I told y'all they had some good ones, but now it's getting a little sticky. No corrupt purpose behind payments. Payments to conceal video was about reputation management, not criminal cover-up. That is a lie. But they did say in the NDA that we haven't seen yet, that I'm going to get so y'all can see it. It says that it gives a disclaimer that other than for law enforcement purposes. Whatever. The mens rea. Now, mens rea means that your mental state, they look at your mental state. Mens rea, no police involvement. Actions were to avoid bad press, not to obstruct justice. That is a lie. We ain't buying that, Diddy. We are not buying what you putting down, Diddy. Court, I'm so sorry. You were not supposed to get put in timeout. I don't know how you got put in timeout. Oh, do we got a Detroit? Oh, Queen, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Thank you for thank you, Queen. Let me see. So I ain't gonna hold y'all because that's literally what it was. No, it ain't. I ain't even gotta. It's not that even that deep, y'all. It's not that deep. It was not. They literally put this information out, the government, in order to streamline it. And what the defense did was say, hey, judge, we don't believe that they have proven. And this is also giving us a preview of what they intend to put before the jury in closing arguments. So everything that I just stated is literally the defense's theory of what they're going to argue in closing arguments. If you want to know what they're going to talk about, they just told us. So let me give y'all just another stab at what the proposed. So we know what the proposed. Let's talk about what is going to look like now. Let's just give a preview. A preview. The preview is if, let's go back to count one. If you have found the defendant guilty of count one, then please indicate whether the pattern of racketeering activity that the defendant agreed would be committed involved kidnapping in violation of California law. That's how it's going to read. All that other stuff is gone. Same for B. Everything else is going to leave, except for the kidnapping, aiding, all of that is gone. The same for arson. Arson is still there. If you have found the defendant guilty of count one, then please indicate whether the pattern of racketeering activity that the defendant agreed would be committed involved arson in violation of California law. Everything else, gone. Finito. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. The same for, what's this one? Oh, bribery. Same thing. They just removed all of the fluff. Everything else stays. Everything else stays. That's it. It's over. It's basically streamlining to help the jury, help both sides, to help the jury come to the conclusion and the results and the verdict that you want. You don't want to have a jury out here fetching when you can feed them and you can take them to the water and they can drink whatever flavor water you want. It's about efficiency, not overdoing it. And with so many different they had 34 witnesses. You want to make it so simple. Y'all catch what my eyes saying? Mm-hmm. So I get that, people want to do things for clickbait, but baby, not today. Not today, not today, not today, not today. Diddy is still on the hook. There was no charges dismissed at all. At all. At all. Because y'all know here, we break it down. We simplify. We make it plain. If you want something to be explained, we make it plain here. And I was going to go over Karmelo's case today, but I got to get to my audio room on Fanbase under the public opinion court. So if y'all want to come over, we're going to continue this conversation. I will be doing a breakdown of Karmelo tomorrow. I've already reported at minimum 3 times on Karmelo. I am in support of his family. I do believe he's innocent, and that's just my position. I don't care who don't like it. Go talk to Jesus. Go talk to Jesus. As always, y'all know how to follow me, Lori Bae ESQ, on Instagram and Fanbase. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Public Opinion Court, or my TikTok under The Public Opinion Court. And if you like what I'm doing, do not hesitate to send your girl a Cash App at my Cash App. And it's on the screen. I made it so easy for y'all to follow my social medias because y'all love me and I love you. And we go together real bad. No Diddy. We go together real bad. So tomorrow, jury The closing arguments, y'all know I'm going to give y'all the breakdown of that. I'm going to give y'all the breakdown of Karmelo, what to expect, what else? And we're just going to continue to break these things down so that y'all can understand what is the likelihood of happening. Because y'all know I like to give it to you all in HD. Oh, I forgot my book, Shut Up and Prosecute, Amazon. Support your girl. If you know somebody that loves to read about crimes in the justice system, Shut Up and Prosecute, you can support me on Amazon. As always, the Public Opinion Court, where the truth ain't reality, but opinions are. Y'all have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. And I will see y'all tomorrow.